Hello all, this is Jeff Harvey from Down Under Visa in Manila, and welcome to our Ask a Visa Question section. This is our first one, first of many I'm sure. Okay, we have a question here. Question is there any way I can get to see my fiancee in Manila or get her here in Australia on a visa while the travel ban is current? It really depends on your circumstances. It's not easy. Look, as far as seeing your fiancé in Manila, you've got a couple of obstacles there. You need to get a permit from the Philippines embassy there in Australia. Look, I haven't been involved with that. I don't think it's very particularly easy at the moment. They seem to, from what I can gather, they're not letting anybody in who is not, the spouse of a Filipino, or for so a doctor or something like that. But as far as what they would consider normal tourist visas, they're just simply not giving them out at the moment. And then you've got the obstacle of having to deal with the Department of Immigration in order to, the Australian branch that is, in Australia, in order to get a permit to leave the country. Now, I don't think that's particularly the hard one. But you do have to intend to stay here for 3 months or more, so keep that one in mind. And plus you've got quarantining, everything else, so not particularly easy. As for getting her to Australia, well, as you know, there is a travel ban, we all know that, but there are exceptions to the travel ban. Look, they talk about compelling and compassionate circumstances, but they really do have to be exceptionally compelling and compassionate. Now, saying we can't live without each other, we miss each other terribly, that's not an exceptional circumstance, I'm sorry to say, but that's the whole lot of you, and they're not going to budge based on that. You'd really have to have something quite extreme, somebody dying, something along those lines. So most people would not pass as far as the compelling and compassionate side of things. Most commonly is if you have if she isn't your fiancée, if she is your spouse, which means that you're married. Now have a look on the website, you'll see. And have a look in our blog page, you'll see lots of information on online weddings. A lot of our applicants have taken that option. So, if she is your spouse, well then, she should qualify for an exception. It can also mean a de facto spouse, but that means that you have been in a genuine de facto relationship for a significant length of time. Don't just think, let's go and register our relationship and waive the certificate and all will be fine. It takes a lot more than that. You need to really prove and demonstrate that your lady, gentleman in the Philippines is actually a member of your family unit, part of your family. So if she's the girlfriend you've been visiting off and on for years and staying in resorts and having a lovely time, well, unfortunately she ain't going to pass at this particular point. Other areas, if this is an Australian child, a child of an Australian citizen or permanent resident, and you can prove that, and if the lady is a guardian of that Australian child, then she can also apply for an exemption. But look, other than that, no. But for goodness sakes, people, be positive. There is, I think the main issue is, well, obviously Australia doesn't want somebody coming in and infecting, but look, vaccination programs are up and underway. Personally, they're talking about reopening borders in June. Whether it will happen then or not, don't know, but obviously it's not impossible, or they wouldn't have said it. So stay positive, and look, you can always work on visa applications in the meantime. Give yourself a bit of a head start. So not a simple answer, probably not the answer that the writer wanted, but I hope it helps explain things. So, all right, take care everyone, and keep smiling.